So you've been seeing those viral caption animations all over Instagram, and you have absolutely no clue how to do it without buying some sort of preset pack. Well, today I'm going to show you exactly how to do this effect. Once I figured out this effect, it shortened the time that it took for me to edit reels by so much. It made short form content so much easier. It made my life as an editor overall truly efficient. So not only was I able to get out more videos to clients, but I was able to do it quicker and at a higher quality, because the little details add up to creating a professional, polished look, whether it's your reels, YouTube videos, whatever it is. Without further ado, let's get into it. It's a simple tutorial, and I also have a free gift for you to help you out. All right, so first off, we're in Premiere Pro. What we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna be using this clip right here. This is from a reel I filmed for an artist the other day, but what we're gonna go ahead and do is see that this is clip 8156. Gonna go up to Window, go over to Captions and Graphics. We're gonna go over here. Hold on, sometimes you have to click off this. There we go. We're gonna go to where it says text. We're gonna go to transcript. 29 clips have not been transcribed. That's because I have 29 different clips inside of this project. I'm gonna uncheck all of them, and I'm just gonna find the one that I need, which is 8156 right here. Hit transcribe. As you can see, it's gonna load up everything automatically for you. It's not always 100% accurate, so make sure you check it. All right. So once that's done, as you can see, we got it right here. If I hit play, it'll show me, boom. What we're gonna go ahead and do is hit here, create captions, captioning preferences. Here you can change it to whatever you like. Maximum length, I prefer not to go above 9 to 12, but if you go all the way down, it'll be shorter. This is basically just the amount of characters that are gonna show up in each frame. That's how I look at it. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is do 11. Minimum duration, I believe, is how long it's actually going to appear on the screen. So what is the minimum amount of time that it has to stay on screen? We're gonna lower this to 1.2, 1.3. We'll stick with 1.3. And then we're gonna go down and click single lines so that it's not two lines stacked on top of each other, but it's just one line. And then go ahead and do single. So what we're gonna do is hit create captions. As you can see up here in the captions track, we now have all of our lyrics. We're gonna center this first. I'm gonna move this up to about 145, 127 just for right now. First thing we're gonna do is change the font. I've been using Miro a lot. It's just one that I enjoy. It's got a bold thickness to it. It's got a good look. I really enjoy it. It works well for social content. And then if we go over here and you hold shift and then drag it to the left, it'll go up. We're gonna put it above his head just like that. If you want some free professional fonts, I have a free font pack linked below. They are not my fonts. I did not create them. They are just fonts that I enjoy using for my personal content. But if you're gonna try to use them for client content or anything like that, make sure you buy the actual font or have the rights to it, just so you don't get in trouble. So now that we have this, we got our looks, we got our style. If you wanted to, you could change your color here and have it, you know, however you'd like it, but we're gonna leave it at white for right now. We're gonna go down to the shadow. I'm gonna turn this down to about 89, which isn't gonna do too much in terms of changing it, but it'll make it a little bit softer. Down here is the feather. So if you want to feather, oh, shit. This one right here is for the stroke. So basically if you wanted to give it a thick black outline just like that, you can do that, but I prefer not to. Right here's the shadow distance. So you can basically decide how far away you want it. And I believe this one is the angle that it's at. Usually I don't mess with any of those. If anything, we're just gonna move the feathering to 22 just so it's a little bit softer. From there, we got a good base. We should be good to go. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is go back to Window. We're gonna go back to Effects because this is the one I prefer to work in. Always save your work. I'll highlight all of these, and if we go up to Graphics and Titles, we can hit Upgrade Caption to Graphics. So what that's gonna do is pop everything up right here. As you can see, still looks pretty bland, still looks pretty basic, doesn't look amazing, not what I would deliver to my client, right? But so anyway, let's say we wanted to start right here. See, so first off, always go through and make sure that everything looks right. What we're gonna have to do here is lower this to like 221, and then it becomes a single frame because you don't want one that's randomly stacked after all the other ones are just straight lines. You could even go through and you could turn them all down if you want to 221, and it'll make it all nice. Let's do this as our section that we're gonna work on. So as you can see, we have everything right here. What I'm gonna do is play through. Okay, the auto captions aren't terrible, especially if you're just doing normal audio. but sometimes for rap videos, things like that, they're a little bit worse. So you got to go through and make sure that they're right. The last thing you probably want to do is give your client a video that looks super nice, but the lyrics and the captions are wrong. Abused, and then he says, and ate up, which we can fit into one line. All right. Cool. All right, cool. So what we're going to do is click on one of them. We're going to center it and then center it again. And you can just hit copy, and then we can go over to all these and we can hit paste, just the motion, and it should bring them all. Well, it should have brought them all to the middle. However, sometimes things don't go as planned. So let's see. Maybe if I do vector motion, it'll do it. There we go. All right. Make sure when you're copy and pasting that you have vector motion checked. Sometimes it just won't do it if you don't. So now we have everything in place exactly how we want it in terms of at least having the right font, having the text where we're looking to have it for right now, should be good. What you're going to go ahead and do is you're going to go over here and you're going to type in transform. You're going to go all the way down, 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 down under the transform. There's going to be an actual effect called transform. Don't try to drag this on because as you can see, it'll do nothing. Go down to transform, actually drag this on. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to click the opacity. We're going to click the scale, uniform scale position, anchor. We're going to change the shutter angle to 188.8289, whatever. Just 188 around there should be good. And then we're going to make sure that this is checked off, so it's not using the composition shutter. It's using this, what we tell it to. We're going to make sure all the keyframes are about 3 frames out for right now. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, as you can see. So you want to do this where you want the text at the end. You don't want to change the original positions. Leave it how it is. So anyway, we're going to go back to the beginning and say we wanted to make a clean left to right slide in. First thing we're going to do, we're going to shift click the position here on the left, and we're going to move it all the way to the left. As you can see, you get the motion blur already. Cool, about negative 730, 700 should be cool. We're going to go down to opacity. We're going to drag this all the way to 0. We're going to go down to opacity. We're going to right click or double click on Mac. We're going to click ease out, and then we're going to go up to position. We're going to double click. We're going to go under temporal interpolation. Temporal interpolation, what a weird word. If somebody knows what that actually means, let me know. And then we're also going to click ease out for this. We're going to highlight all of these at once except for the uniform scale, temporal interpolation again. And for this one, we're going to click auto. So after that, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look what it looks like right now. See, so not bad. It's a little bit fast though. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up the position keyframe. We're actually going to drag the position out. And as you can see, you have these little bars here. Basically click this first one and drag it out to the right. And as you can see, you're actually creating a ramp or sort of speed ramp. So now it goes a little bit slower and then comes in fast. So right here where it's down, it's slow, 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 fast. So we can drag it out even more. There you go. So that looks okay. But now what we're going to do is we're going to ease this out too, just because I feel like it'll look a little bit better. Boom. But we can make it even slower. We can go back down here and you can really just play around with how you want this to look exactly. If you just drag, you'll get a bunch of different looks. You'll get different aesthetics, everything like that. But as you can see, I kind of want it to appear later. That's a little bit too long, but right there should be good. Wu-Tang. Perfect. Right there, you already have one look. It looks infinitely better than without it. As you can see, this is with, and this is without. So it just makes it very clean, very simple, very easy. We're gonna turn this back on. But if we want this to also go out so that it's not just going in and then going into the next one. So like right now, it just comes in and then it goes straight to does. But if we want it to be even smoother, what we can do is you're gonna just Command C or Control C on Windows, I believe. You're gonna hit Command V or Control V. So you paste the second dot and then we're gonna go over 1, 2, 3. And instead of going left, we're gonna shift click right here and we're gonna drag it all the way to the right. So as we do that, you'll see, boom, it'll go in and then out. Boom, Wu-Tang does, perfect. So already looking much better. And then if you want to take it one more step to make it look even cleaner, all you're going to do is you're going to Command C the first opacity, which is the 0%. You're going to go over this way. You're going to Command V it, and then you can just simply drag it out like that, or you can extend it so it goes a little bit longer. Wu-Tang does. Yep. So perfect. Right there. So as you can see, we already have one effect done right here. This is literally so easy, so simple. Transform effect. This is before, and this is after. So that's really, really simple, really easy right there. You already have increased your captions so much. You've already made them look so much better. You can go through for each and every caption on here and do that same thing. You can either copy and paste the one you've already done, boom, paste the transform, get rid of these because we don't need it. Boom, you have two effects back to back already. To save myself a lot of time when editing, I've actually created a viral captions preset pack. So basically what I can do is I can go through, and instead of having to recreate every single one or create new ones each and every time, I can simply go up here to where I have all of my text effects. These are just ones that I've been working on for a while. Say I want quick text flash, put this on here, boom, give it a flicker, and then all I have to do is reposition it and resize it, and it's done. So instead of having to go back through the whole transform, say we want to do no rules, I can do slam in, which is one of my favorites. Move this down, boom. So now we have, boom. If you want to put two on at the same time, you actually can. Sometimes it looks a little bit weird, but if you get it right, it looks nice. So like that one didn't do anything. Let's do a shake with it. Boom. And then we can literally just go ahead and keep dragging these on, and it'll be done in 10 seconds. Okay, that's our text slide up. I really like that one. And then we can go with the in and out motion. Sun, we can do text flash again for this. All we have to do, again, just reposition it, make sure everything's good over here. Boom, right there. And then we can do another slide up. And we can do a stretch if we want. Yeah, that's cool. Getting chewed. Yeah, see, like, look at that. It just adds so much character to it. We can do another slide up. Chewed, abused. Oh, we could do this one. We want to emphasize this one. Yeah, or we could even try, let's try the text bounce. Yeah. And then what we can do too at the end is, if we want to get really crazy with it, we can do the text flash at the end, and then it'll, woo, there we go. And all I have to do is position this over a little bit. Ooh. Like right there. Boom. And you can literally see just the difference. Like, compared to that, come on. The first effect took us 10 minutes to do. After that, the presets literally made it take 5 seconds. So it just saves so much time. Also, in the preset pack that I have, I went ahead and I've been playing around with some styles too. So say I wanted to do a text glow tight, I can do that. And as you can see, it gives it like a little bit of a glow. But what I can also do is pixel style if I want. But what I can also do is I can also just add on more effects and give it this different look. So text jitter, we can just give it this weird look. And then we can do a text glow tight on here. And let's see, what other style do I want to play around with? This is one of my favorites. So you can just add on a grain effect to every single one of these to give it texture. You can see right there, like it gives it this little grain effect, but without it, it looks way more boring. So right there, like you could just see the slight subtle difference, but it gives it so much texture. And in a world where you're trying to stand out with content, the little things add up so much. If you guys want some of these viral caption presets, you can actually just click down below. I have them for 100% free for the next week for anybody watching this. So if you're watching this, just click the link down below. If you want to play around with some of these captions, if you want to give me some feedback, if you want to let me know what you think, go ahead and download it and just let me know. As I said, it's 100% free. There are over 15 different viral animations for your captions, as well as a few different styles like the grain and the jitter and the pixelations. So let me know, go ahead and download it and just tell me what you think. I'm really just looking for feedback, and I hope it helps somebody else out because it saved me a lot of time. So hopefully it saves you a lot of time as well. That's really it. You already have all of the animations done. You can go in and change the colors and everything if you want, you know, actually dial it in. You can change the fonts, however you want to do it. But now you have the basis to be able to create these great caption effects, these caption effects that will actually grip people's attentions. I've been using them a lot within hooks and in videos to create emphasis on different words and parts that I want to pop out. If you guys want the free viral captions pack, literally just click down below. As I said, it's 100% free. It's my first time releasing anything like that, so let me know. Any feedback's appreciated. If you love it, if you can't stand it, whatever. But it saved me a lot of time, so hopefully it'll save you a lot of time as well. That's in a nutshell how you create these viral Instagram caption effects, how you create the viral movement, and how you can engage your audience even more. I love you all. 2026, I'm hoping to provide a lot of value. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe down below. Let me know what you want to learn or see next. I'll see you all in the next video.
That gotta be dope.